Yo, what is good, boys? Welcome back to Creed Talk. Today we are going to be talking about Ecclesiastes 7:11, and that says, "Wisdom is good with an inheritance, and by it there is profit to them, and see the sun. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it." Right? So we always need to look at wisdom as an asset. Wisdom is a more powerful asset than money, right? Yes, it says money is a defense, right? Currency is a defense, and wisdom is a defense, right? Both of those things can guide us to a more fulfilling life, right? And, you know, yes, right? Money can give you some sort of fulfillment, right? But at the end of the day, money is capped, right? Money is capped when it comes to how much it fulfills you. Yes, maybe that first, maybe that second, maybe that third payout you get, it's super fulfilling and it feels super good, right? But sooner or later, it just feels the same. It just feels the same, right? But you got to learn that wisdom is what we are truly after. Wisdom is something that we can truly pass down to our kids, right? Yes, you could pass down money, right? Inheritance and all that, but truly what we are aiming to inherit to others, our kids, is wisdom, right? That's the whole point of having children, bro, is to raise them through the way that you're raised. If you're raised in a good way, right? For me, example, I was raised by great parents, right? I have learned a lot from my parents when it comes to not quitting, having discipline, bro. My dad, for example, right? And this is the biggest thing. I would rather have this simple wisdom passed down to me from my dad than him being a multimillionaire and him passing down money to me, right? Listen to this, though. I have always realized in the past year and a half of me day trading and going all at it every single day for hours and hours and hours on end, locking in on my passion, right? The reason why I'm able to do that is, number one, because of God, and second of all, it is because the way I was raised. Yes, you can obviously change that. If you weren't raised the best way, if you're partying and doing all this stuff, you can easily change it, right? I wasn't the most disciplined kid. I was not the most disciplined kid at all. I would play 10, 12 hours of video games every single day. I didn't want to do anything, right? But when I started grinding, I started going all in. The discipline that my dad taught me through this lesson I'm about to tell you, it is what pushed me forward so much further than most people. It's what has made this I don't know, I'm not going to say ungodly, this insane amount of discipline that I have, right? It is this insane amount of discipline that I have is because of what my dad has taught me. And that was because in basketball seasons, bro, in baseball seasons, we would be halfway through the season, right? I was 8, 9, 10 years old. And I would want to quit, bro. I'm like, Dad, my friends, they're not doing that well either, and they're on the other team. And he ended up quitting halfway through the season. Why can't I? And he was like, son, you don't quit until the end of the season. You're not quitting halfway through. You're gonna finish. You're gonna finish this seasoning. You're gonna finish this seasoning. You're gonna finish this season, right? And then afterwards, you can choose. Okay, am I gonna go forward or am I gonna stop? Every single time, and I've told you. I mean, many times I've done that because we always sucked. All the teams I was on sucked. It's probably because of me. I sucked. I wasn't the best at sports, right? Every single season, though, I'll be like, Dad, please just let me leave. All my friends are doing it. Please let me leave. Just let me leave halfway through the season. We're not going to win any more games. No, you're sticking through all the way to the end of the season. You're finishing this season. And that just built something inside of me because his father did the same thing. My grandfather did the same thing to him. He built an insane amount of discipline through my dad, and that's why he's such a hard worker, is because he passed down wisdom instead of money. His dad and my dad as well, they both value wisdom so much, and that's why they're passing it down to me. Wisdom is way more powerful than the cash. Wisdom is way more powerful than these worldly things. Wisdom is what God is trying to give us through the Bible. That is godly wisdom. That is the Lord's wisdom He is having right in front of your face. But many of you won't even pick up a page. It's all there. And this is something that we can truly cherish and truly get fulfillment from in our life instead of just money. Because again, there's only a limited amount of money that's going to make us happy, right? It's going to get to a point where it's just money. It's really just money. I'm going to get to that point where I'm hitting 50, 100, 200, 300K months, and then on, and it's just going to feel like just another month. Wisdom is everlasting, right? Wisdom is something that we can pass down for generations, and we can change people's lives for generations just with just some simple knowledge that many people can't see. So hopefully y'all enjoyed today's Creed Talk. Appreciate y'all boys for being here as always. I believe this is episode 14 or 15, so 60 something more days, bro. We're gonna keep on getting at it each and every single day, showing up for myself, showing up for my God, and showing up for my family, and showing up for y'all boys. So again, appreciate y'all boys for being here. If you want to join the Discord, it'll be left down in the description. It's called Creed. We'll be glad to have y'all there. I took a dub today. We were live as well. Multiple guys in the Discord. We were all live, helping them get some of the trades figured out. Their stop losses adjusted, and help some of them out. So it was a good day. Good day. Helped out a lot of people. And yeah, man, this Discord's just printing, bro. But yeah, if you want to join that, that'll be down in the description. Other than that, see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.